I know you're starting to lose track of whether you watch one of these videos already or not. Because, well, it's like The Simpsons. I'm wearing the same damn thing every day. Look at that. Look at that. It's not a fashion statement. It's just about practicality. I haven't been going out into the world much lately. So the jacket that's right for the studio, it is the one that comes off and it goes right back on. And, well, my clothes are sitting right there. I realized this today, and I thought about it like 20 minutes ago, and I got interrupted because I was watching something that Tom Chambers guy sent, wondering about a cat from, like 4 years ago. I'm like, Jesus, man, thanks for asking, because then I was forced to watch the video again. I haven't seen it in 4 years. That's how you look, and I'm like, huh. Not doing so bad. Either way, it made me think about fashion. I'm not a very fashionable man. I've always been kind of like, function over form. And people always watch my stuff go threadbare and fall apart. One day they might see me eating out of a garbage can is what they're afraid of, the way I look. And so they give me things. And I end up with stuff. And I've got stuff that you gave me some stuff. Look at that jacket. You paid for that. It's a good jacket. Gore-Tex. That's probably, it's at least 30 years old, so I'm not going to do math today. It's a Sunday. Great Sunday, Mike. But it's a practical jacket, and I cover it with another layer. This is just a jacket I got out of the Goodwill somewhere when I needed a jacket. And you know what? Nope, that's a cigarette butt. There it is. There's a button. Came off while I owned it. And there's another button. I'm not doing magic. I've got buttons in both pockets that I'm going to have to sew on one day again. It's a good jacket. But it's not about fashion. When I was going out to the world, one company of which I worked, we should say, which I was in the employ of. There was one guy, he was ex-military, he's Marine. He always had something to say about the clothes I was wearing, even no matter what they were. I just, like, this isn't a fashion statement. Sometimes you'd wear something just to screw with someone. Like during the pandemic, I just walked in the pair of hospital scrubs they let me out of the emergency room in one night after a motorcycle accident, after they cut all my clothes off and gave me a bag and said, you can go. And I'm in my underwear. I said, what the hell? I said, am I supposed to walk out like this? And so they gave me a set of hospital scrubs. So when the pandemic came along, I wore those to work to the company, just to screw with people there as a joke. And on the way home buying beer, everybody stayed away from fucking hospital people during the pandemic early on. It's just, sometimes I go out fashionably, but it's generally just a joke. This guy, he's always trying to accuse me of fashion, but going out in the world every day during and through the seasons, you have different jackets to wear. And so I would switch as time goes on. And he would look at it like it was a fashion statement. And I'm like, no, come on, man. And what is it that's necessary for human development? Food, shelter, maybe water, fire, I don't know, fucking love, they say. This right here, this is a form of shelter. I dress accordingly, according to the weather. And basically, it goes back to my hillbilly roots, I see. I am walking around in a mobile home. It's a shelter.